This is
let's be real here. Let's be real here. Let's be real here.
That's me trying to get one off before you push the record.
Yeah,
I tried to get one in. I couldn't do it.
Yeah, let's be real here.
Can you be real?
This is arc analysis.
Is it now? This is Aventus.
It is an arc analysis Aventus. An arc Aventus. An arc Aventus. An Aventus analysis. No, it's arc Aventus.
Keep workshopping.
Yeah. I'm workshopping. It's in the works.
Arcantus.
Sorry?
Arcantus?
Arcantus?
Nah, that's too much.
No. Deadly Class, Volume 5, Carousel.
We're back.
Published by Image Comics in 2016, written by Rick Remender, drawn by Wes Craig. Like I was saying before, this is an arc analysis. But
it is.
This is also the longest we've gone with a single series, issue-wise, within the parameters of arc analysis.
So that's why Dank had to be a little interrupter and be like, hold on a second, Coke. Yeah. We're doing something different here.
Before this, it was Hawkeye. We did all 4 volumes of that, which is how it ended. The Matt Fraction and David Aja one.
Wasn't that long, to be honest with you.
No, it wasn't. It was like 20 issues.
Yeah, smooth.
The next longest one, I think, would be a tie between this and Saga. But this has now gone to volume 5. So this is officially our longest running arc analysis, which is also well suited because it was the first one we did an arc analysis on.
Fair enough.
Arc analysis number 1 was Deadly Class Volume 1.
Longest arc analysis so far.
Yes, so far. Now we're at number 119-ish, and we're at volume 5, Carousel.
I want to give people the nugget of Coke introduced me to this book from volume number 1 and kind of made me a lover of Deadly Class. But I stayed with this run up until I have 2 more books to finish to like be complete. We stopped the last run where Coke stopped reading. So everything from here on out is completely new for Coke, which is kind of amazing for me. This has been the first time where I've been ahead on the curve when typically you're usually ahead on the curve. Your insights and your breakdown of each character and how they're moving from here on out is going to be super interesting to me because I kind of have an idea of where they're going and what's coming next.
Right. And I don't.
Yeah, so that's fun.
And half these characters are all new ones, right? So it's spinning under the events of the first 21 issues of Deadly Class that we can probably just call season 1.
Sure.
We pick up with the new class of students as they are inducted in and start their journey within King's Dominion, the school. And at the same time, we catch up with some old faces as well. So just to list a bunch off, we get Victor, Shabnam, Saya, Petra, New Petra, Brandy, Master Lin, Steven, all coming back. And then we have new characters like Zenzel, is it Zenzel, Helmut, Quan, Tasawi, even Cormac. Which I actually put LOL next to his name.
Yeah, he's got a kind of a Polly sort of run. And then Polly's back too. Polly's got a little
moment.
Couple lines. Yeah. No, it's good. These are freshmen coming in. So does that make everybody else a sophomore?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
They've got senior energy though.
They do. Yeah, that's just good writing, but they kind of just do. But we also are just familiar with them as well, right? At this point, so it's kind of like, oh yeah, these are the guys we're used to, and then the guys we aren't, we have to have a catch up with, right?
You know what that is, Coke?
What's that?
Good writing.
Good writing.
Yeah, don't knock your first feeling. It's really good writing.
Oh, because I switched up what I was trying to say. Yeah.
Yeah, you said it wasn't good writing. You were just saying that this is kind of the matter of fact way of like this is how high school works. Yes, but I would dare to say that you don't care about the new 5 characters that we get introduced in this now run. Not more than, but just enough as the ones that we left before.
Oh, that's interesting.
They're all very interesting and very different and very dynamic with what they now bring to the table.
Yeah.
And they get to prove that by issue 3, 4, which is amazing.
Yeah, I think out of the group, Zenzeli is by far the most interesting.
Mm-hmm.
The rest I can kind of do with or without, but that's because we haven't really got to know them well.
You don't like Helmet? God of Metal?
Yeah,
German?
Get it, right? But he's just like, to me, he's just like another Victor. So we'll see how they spread out. That's his whole goal, is to give Victor a hard time.
So he's not a Victor. Like he's, I guess if we're saying a chessboard, he's the exact piece for Victor on the opposite side. Fair.
I don't know these guys past what we've read.
Okay.
So I see him as a big blonde guy from that area of the world. It's like,
Hmm.
okay, well, he's German, Victor's Russian, so I can see where they're going with that. It's fun. He's not quite as psychotic as Victor, but
Yet.
um, yet, but he's a shit disturber. I like that. He's tripping him in the hallways and stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
Yep.
so that's the setup there. Tasawi, we don't really know much about. I don't care for him right now. The skateboard dude that
Yeah.
is basically Marcus energy, except I'm too cool for this.
So he's Comanche. He left his
Yes.
reservation. His reservation is getting overrun by sheriffs who are just basically raping and pillaging his
Yeah.
town and his people. And he talks about how much anger he's brought to this school,
Yes.
and we don't know how it's going to manifest. But he's wicked with a skateboard, so he's he's got Ninja Turtle energy. He's got Raphael energy. To be honest with
Yeah. Yeah. He reminded me the most of Marcus. Like, Marcus has so many inner monologues.
you. Yeah,
Imagine you did get any of that. That's the energy I'm getting from this guy.
fair.
Quan, who's like the sweet talker. He's mixed Vietnamese and Cambodian, I believe.
Hmm.
And he's
a greaser.
yes, he's obsessed with like being a greaser
Yeah.
and being like this charming guy who tries to sweet talk his way past all the women, but nobody gives him a chance. At least, well, he's aiming upwards. Let's
Yes.
say.
Keep in mind, it is high school, so this guy
Yes.
came in with confidence in BDE. I don't know if BDE is going to work for him here, but he's trying. He's trying hard.
Yeah, he's trying.
Which again, high school. Did you try this hard in grade 9?
No,
Were you this confident?
no.
Overly confident?
In grade 9, no.
Yeah, this is a high school for murderers. So
Yeah, yeah. I enjoyed where they went with his character. That was cool. He has a little arc. I liked that at how it culminates in the last issue. Thought that was dope. Cormac. We'll just talk about Cormac before. He's funny because he's an Irish.
Star of issue 1.
What's that? Yeah,
Shining Star of the first issue.
yeah, he was because he comes in and he has almost most of the dialogue in that issue, and then
He's got a plan.
Yeah,
He befriends most of the people immediately. He sizes them up, and then he decides, you know what? I'm not going to make any money with this team. I got to go find where Shatnab is. Shatnab is where the money is. That's a pretty smart kid. And then what happens? Pussy gets him killed.
Pussy gets him expelled, just like that. It's so funny, man.
It's great.
Like, and then he's out of it, and I was like,
Yeah.
You know what? That's dope.
That's a great
dope.
whistling.
Yeah.
And he's a ginger. He had to go.
Yeah, he's out. Oh no, my pa.
Yeah, my pa's gonna tear my ass up. And he's Irish, so I was reading him in Irish.
Yeah.
It was good. He's great.
Oh, and then Zenzel. We didn't talk about where she's from. She's African.
Ethiopian.
Thank you. And she's from, I was gonna say, I don't remember which part, Ethiopia. Well, I thought that was just what her roommate assumed.
No, she is.
She is, okay. Because I remember she's talking to one roommate and she's like, oh my God, like I know so much about Africa and it's going like this. And Ethiopia, you have your hammers. She's like, yes, that's exactly how it goes. So I thought she was being dismissive because she was wrong, but okay. This is what makes her so interesting is she's joined the school for honor. To get back at what's going on back home. So it's a different motivation. She's not there for selfish reasons, I guess. I was gonna say self-improvement, but that's not true. She is there for self-improvement. But usually people come there just to kill and stuff. She's like, no, I want to learn how to fight so I can go back and basically save my families.
And it's interesting that you say Tasadzwa, it was your Marcus stand-in, because she gave me Marcus energy, and not so much as Marcus, but like she seems the lead. Because she has that journal scene where like she's writing to the journal, which is Marcus's trope from the last 21 issues. Maybe Marcus and Maria, because she's so sure-footed and confident in who she is. It's the world and the environment that she doesn't understand. And I feel like that's the same for Maria that we were reading about her. Like Maria knew who she was and like who she was with the Chicanos and everything, but like she didn't know how to handle maybe King's Dominion.
You can compare it to Maria, but I think Maria was a bit more dependent on others too, right? Like she really became herself after Marcus betrayed her, because remember she came up through that sour ass family with Chico and stuff, and then she was looking for a way out, and Marcus was the way out, and then Marcus like hurt her, so then that's kind of when she became her I think Zenzel is much more
sure-footed,
independent and sure-footed than that, so I think she just starts out. So I like the comparison, but I think she's starting in a different spot.
My comparison is she's the best of Maria and Marcus in the lieu of not having Maria and Marcus.
Yeah.
And she's statuesque. Like, she's not even small. Like, she's drawn.
She's like an Amazon woman. But she's also kind of like vulnerable when it comes to, because she's a loner, she's very vulnerable when it comes to like, oh, maybe these guys are my friends. So that's her vulnerability, right? Is the people that are close to her, because she doesn't want anybody around her and she doesn't think she fits in. But then the group that we were just talking about kind of not rally around her, but they kind of are attracted to her.
Yeah, they bring her to the friend group, and
Yeah,
she's
and
like, "Oh, I have friends now."
she's happy about that.
Yes. Remember when Coke said he had no one to buy into, and he didn't know if he liked these guys, and yet look at what she's told you about Zenzeli
Well, I told her, I did say at the top, she's the one I find interesting.
and Quan.
No, I don't really care for Quan much. I don't really care for Quan. My boy Carmack got knocked out. I like Zenzeli. I like Helmet too, but the other guys I don't really care too much.
I like what we're doing. Do you want to flip the script and talk about the new,
I'm glad you asked.
the head table?
Yes, because that's what I was going to
The
bring up.
returning cast, yes.
Yeah, because the returning cast. What's Shotdown's girlfriend's name? I can never remember. It's like Golgra.
Gorgra?
Yeah.
I want to call her Gorgon, but that's from Small Soldiers.
Yeah, that's right. Gorgon.
Which we should cover because that movie's so deep when I found out the casting that they did for that. And I was like, what?
I hear they're finally making a sequel. No, I'm just kidding.
Don't do that. I would watch that.
Yeah, I love that. Movie.
How many of us wanted those toys when they came out?
Tommy Lee Jones, wasn't it?
Yeah, man. Yes.
I love that movie.
I am Gorgon, commander of the Gorgonites. I was like, what?
Anyways, the survivors from the last, so the sophomores now, which we named at the top, they kind of run the school as sort of like high table, where they all follow along. Shabnam and his girlfriend seem to be the peak, but
Gorgon.
But the Gorgon, let's call it Gorgon, yes. There's infighting, and the others are coming for his neck.
Amazing.
I love it. I love that dynamic. Yeah.
I love it.
Because he's not even sure of himself. He's going...
Well, Heavy is the head.
Yes.
Heavy is the head that wears a crown.
Yes.
And he completely understands that. He's walking in. He already understands what it is to have a girlfriend because he's like, man, she's expensive. And it's not expensive in paying gifts. It's like, I got to give her power. I got to give her status. And I got to give her blood constantly because she's so power hungry.
Yep.
But she's already on her transformation because she already says it at the lunchroom table of like, she won't eat. She's starving herself to like become more attractive. So you see her losing weight, but through drastic measures because she's like, both of us can't be schlubs, right? Like now we're the power couple. They're looking at us even harder, which is another dynamic which I appreciate. Because I'm not saying this as a fun memory, but like eating disorders was a thing in fucking high school, man. Like some people were taking stuff too drastically, and the way that you thought you saw yourself was one thing, and then the way that you thought you saw yourself through other people's eyes was a completely other thing. So like I know girls, I guess I know some guys who are doing some drastic things to fit into a space where they thought they deserved to be or wanted to be, and no, that was bad. So I love this book because it just brings up so many fun memories from 20 years ago. Jeez.
But yeah, so she's the puppet master because anything she wants, she gets it done, and Shadman will get it done for her through other people, right? Through proxy.
I would also say Brandy's a level of puppet master. She's just not. Yes. So let's do this as a chessboard. If Shadnam's sitting king and Gorgon's sitting queen, Brandy's sitting bishop to the king.
Yeah.
Because she's still, and I love that Shadnam calls it out. I think we'll talk about that scene when we talk about that scene. But she's still making plays to be a power position with the Dixie mob. But I don't think she wants a queen spot. She really wants a king spot. I love how everybody at the table is like, how do we get rid of the guy that got us to this table?
Yeah. Yeah. Victor seems the most ambitious to be in charge, or at least the most vocal about it. But you kind of get like Steven and Petra. Like I don't know what their deal is there. I think Steven likes that it's a unit, like a union. Just doesn't like Gorgon being there.
Yeah, I would put Steven as a knight. He definitely jumps around, but he knows he can only go as far as who his commander is. Like, I don't think he ever wants to wear the crown, but he wants to be as close to the crown as possible.
But easily underestimated, because remember what he had to do to get in here, right?
Yes, and then what he does to expose kind of the cracks in the quote-unquote team was amazing too.
Yeah.
I'd also put Petra as another knight because she doesn't even look like who she was in past issues, which is crazy.
I want to know what happened there. Because she says it in a line. She went home and learned some shit and then came back and now she looks like she's preppy instead of...
she looks more like Brandy than she does Saya.
Yeah.
Which is it makes sense for where you're headed, but it's such a flip of the coin. I remember us talking of getting confused between Petra and Saya in previous issues because they were drawn so alike. And now the creative team has done the same thing on the opposite side of the chessboard. Yeah. So that's pretty smart.
I want to know how. I want to see her flashback issue the most, if there is one coming, because I want to know what happened there.
And then I would put Richter as a rook. He's at the end. He's strong, he's powerful, but he's forceful. I don't know if he's ever going to have the seat, but he's definitely, if anyone plays chess, if he castles correctly, he's going to be sitting next to the king, which is where
Yeah,
he wants to be.
yeah,
So I like that table, man. That's the most
yeah.
interesting thing going on these first 5 issues.
I agree with you. I love that. I love when they have like the power dynamics and
Mm-hmm.
who to take out or who wants to take out who, and that's cool.
But and then Master Lin like shows up and is like, "Oh, I see you guys are getting along. I like
Yeah,
this.
yeah, yeah,
I like this." And that guy's super evil.
yeah.
He's the wrong type of Splinter.
He is the wrong type, but he loves Saya. He's got.
He's got a hard on for Saya.
He's got a. In a sense,
Yeah, not
not in a
non-sexually.
sexual way. Yeah,
Yeah. But like there's allure there. Like she could be his greatest warrior, I guess, sort of
yeah,
thing.
and I think he sees that because he leans on her a lot, and he keeps challenging her, like he did with the last volume, and she keeps rising to the challenge.
Yeah.
So I think he's impressed.
But that's breaking her. Like this first
Yeah.
issue is basically like a homecoming dance, and you get to get all these personalities in a dance scenario.
Yeah.
So like the first 4 panels are just talking about music, and I forgot it's the 80s, and then they start talking about Lady in Red and like all the names.
Yeah.
And I was like, yes, okay,
Yeah.
so I remember where we are again. But there's certain panels and pages where it's just Saya off to herself, head down, looking like Wednesday Addams, just I hate the world.
Yeah.
And you know she's dealing with heavy stuff coming out of what just happened, right? But like she's building this incredible reputation for herself at this school because everyone's like, no one wants to mess with you, man. Like you, that's pretty deep. That first issue is great, man.
Spoilers for last volume. What do you think of the whole angle of her brother coming back for her?
I don't mind it, but it seems like
Samey, right?
not samey as much as he's a sub boss, even though you want to make him a big boss. So he's a distraction. But I like it helps her new freshman team rise to the occasion. So like there's a measuring stick. And if we're building Saya to be the big pairing for Master Lin, I guess there has to be another counterbalance for that to make sense. So eventually the story's going to head there. But in a book of everyone that's bad, you need a bigger bad because nobody's good.
Yeah. But we just had this with Maria, right? Like her family comes back together. That's what I meant by samey. It's like, oh, it's the family coming back to bring, or coming in to bring back the member that got away for different reasons.
But isn't that the point of these books? Like all their families are trash, and
Shit,
they either sent them there to become a better mercenary to come back and take on the family business, or that child is trying to escape their family. That's like, I don't want that dynamic. Like I don't want to be one of them. Like they're all Michael Corleones. It's just some of them will turn into the Godfather, and some of them are gonna like Fredo out, Sonny out. Did Talia die too? Talia out? Well, all the kids died in fucking Godfather. Spoiler: if you haven't seen Godfather, you should watch Godfather. It's great up to a certain point.
Spoilers for.
That's the thing with a family business. You can't really escape it, and the more you try to, the more someone's gonna be like, "Hey, not just yet."
Well, not to mention that I guess she was close to her dad, and now that her dad is gone, it's time to pay the piper in a sense. So, but still, it's just a brother coming for. I was like, okay, I think you could have done something a little.
She's the youngest. She took the father's katana. She left Japan. I agree. It's kind of the same with Maria, but I think the stakes are larger because Yakuza, they're bigger.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't mind it. And again, I like that it's happening with the heroines as opposed to like when it kind of happened with Willie, it didn't happen to that level. And then Marcus defeating his family, which was Pigface. Was that Pigface too?
That wasn't his family. No, he has no family. That was like
wasn't Pigface?
Well, I guess that was the orphanage. Yeah, fuckface.
Yeah. That was his family dynamic though. Like he had to conquer that beast before he become a better version of himself. So like that's who raised him. And then he came back to be like, fuck you guys, I'm taking you out. So like that seems to be the mountain each of these kids has to climb. It's like I have to go face my greatest fear, which is my family. Like that's the big dragon that I have to slay.
Yeah. So then where does she go from here? They can knock her off too. Well, as Rick Remender does. Like the thing with Remender is I've read a lot of his comics, and he always brings people back, even in the ones that aren't Marvel comics. And that's why I've always, yeah, I can't say that. I can't say that's why I've always only read like one volume of it. That's not true. It's just like you have to know who you're reading, right? And kind of what to expect. Um, Foreshadowing crazy. That's why that last issue didn't really surprise me the way it should have.
It's still just a fun issue, though.
It's fun. It's fun. But I was like, I was like, okay, I know what's going to happen here. I know who this person is. I know who that person is. And then the reveal happened. I was like, classic Remender, which is not a diss, by the way, because I love Remender. But
do you?
I just wasn't surprised. I was like, oh, it's kind of, it's funny because it's like this new class, right? This is gonna be very profound. It's different than the old class, so it takes a little while to warm up, and then you're like, all right, you know what? I'm used to the old class being gone. I wonder if it's just gonna stay like this, and then you get that last issue, and you're like, okay, well, I don't know about that, but we'll see where it goes, and we'll see how it goes, because we're obviously gonna keep going, right?
Cool. Why wouldn't we keep going?
Exactly, we have to.
You didn't get to see my Keanu Reeves woe face for your profound thought, because while you didn't think it was profound, it kind of is. Like, as much as these first 4 issues introduce us to this new class, and I think they do a really good job, because the way it ends, that 4th issue where the problems finally show up at the door, and you get to see how, I want to call them the Dungeon and Dragon team, how they operate is really good, considering they're brand new. And when our original class, our old class, was in this same issue, not everybody rose to the challenge. Like, a lot of them just faltered.
Yeah, this group has a much tighter dynamic, like from jump. And the last one did, because the last one was Marcus and Willie, and they hit it off well, but everybody else kind of just fell into place. This one's like they all kind of are a unit. Yeah, which is different.
And Marcus and Willie hit it off well, but they both weren't killers. They had to like rise to being killers. Like they had to psych themselves into it. These guys are like, yo, pulling on hammers and axes immediately. They're like, yo, I stay strapped. And I was like, yes, you do. They know, they understand their environment immediately.
The shit that Zenzelli talks when she's killing people, I love it. I could watch that forever. Like, fuck your soul.
Yeah, like, and then Helmet is like screaming metal god, like
he's singing,
heavy metal lyrics as he's just slashing his way through foot soldiers, because everybody's Foot Clan if you're from Japan.
Yeah.
Not that I wanted that to sound racist, even though it kind of does, but in the frame of,
I knew what you meant, but it sounded racist as fuck.
Anyone walking, I was like, whoa, Dag is just playing his hand. It's like, yes, he is. In the scope of Seiya's brother is bringing the Yakuza, all of his minions are coming from Japan, or not Japanese.
Yeah. I deny that.
I'm leaving in the joke, but I'm also leaving in the explanation. And I'm leaving in, I'm saying I'm leaving it in. And
you're going to leave in my big laugh, too.
But yeah, it was a good laugh. Even though you pulled away from the mic. Stop pulling away from the mic. I need these laughs. It's the only thing that's going to keep this podcast going.
Just turn it up.
Do you want to talk about Shatnam's speech, which was amazing?
Oh, the truth serum. Yeah. He has to be valedictorian. And Michelin even says, like,
you tied.
He wanted Saya to be it, but he's like, basically, you're the next best thing. I know he said you guys tied, but
not even the next best thing. She said no, so you got to do. And then he doesn't even say yes. It's Gorgon who's like, he'll do it. He's valedictorian. He's like, damn it, I don't want to do this shit.
His public speaking is not his strong point. So he gets up there and like Steven's like, oh yeah, just here, have some of the spike punch. It'll help like take off the edge, right? He's like, okay. And meanwhile, it's spiked with like truth serum. So he gets up there and just starts talking mad shit about his girlfriend, about his crew, about everybody. It was her Gorgon and Brandy trying to like pull him off the stage. He's like, no.
Quote?
Yeah.
My girlfriend dominates me and treats me like shit, so I eat all night. I eat alone because it gives me 5 minutes of happiness. Some kind of break from her is incessant,
and then she breaks in.
And he's like, get the fuck away from me. I'm only with you because the first girl who let me touch her boobs, and they're not even good. They're floppy and their nipples are too big.
And then by that point, the rest of that table is just loving it, right? Like
yeah.
you find out the pieces on the side of your chessboard are actually trying to take you down as well.
Yeah.
Which is amazing.
That was a lot of fun. I like that one. And then Cormac goes to help him up. And he's like, "Get the fuck! Don't touch me! Get your hands off!" Look at that Denzel Washington thing. Get your hands off me!
And he smacks him too.
Yeah, he's like, "I was just trying to help."
It's like, no.
So his plan backfired, which I loved. I loved how he got expelled right after that too. That was perfect.
That was a chef's kiss. That was.
Okay, we rate these on a good or bad basis. Boom for good, bah for bad, whoosh for what did I just read. It's easy boom for me.
Boom.
I just want to let people know we really only talked about the first issue of a 5-issue run.
Yep.
That's how good it is. We try to keep issues 2, 3, 4, and 5, which is...
We sprinkled in a little bit with the whole brother thing and the Dungeons and Dragons thing, but we kept a lot of the surprises close to the vest. Is it close to the chest or close to the vest? I think either one works, right?
Yeah. What, are you 50
close,
Cent right now? Are you wearing a vest?
Close to the titties.
Didn't you buy that 50 Cent G-Unit? He sold those vests. I don't want to say wife beaters, but he sold those vests.
I have one
with the trim on the side, and people were
one.
buying the trims. Yeah, so
yeah. I have one.
Vest.
I got it as a gift.
But
I was excited.
Okay.
I put it on. Never wore it again.
Yeah. Were you swimming in it?
I looked in the mirror and I was like, "This is not what.
It's not you.
This is not what a top supposed to look like." Never wore it again. I don't know where it is now. I honestly don't know. I think I stashed it somewhere.
That's a Halloween costume if I ever saw one.
Yeah, me as 50 Cent.
I didn't say that. I want blackface to end up on coke face.
I wouldn't do that.
But if you want to somehow ludicrous yourself,
or would I?
And get giant hands, so like you just balloon yourself up.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, I see your face. See where I was going, not where you were going.
Stand up. Or was that Get Back? Which one was that video?
You go through it. It's Get Back.
Get Back. There you go.
Get Back's in the washroom, stands up in the club.
Stand up was the walk, right?
Yeah. Feels like I got a midget hanging from my necklace.
Is that offensive now?
Listen, I've already been racist this episode. But I'm not avoiding my boom. I just want to tell you how much I'm enjoying this side of it, because the first 21 issues was really getting to know the world and the environment. And now everything here is we understand the environment. So now you can throw random pieces in, and just to watch what unfolds and what burns is going to be so much fun. This is why this has turned into an Aventus. We're probably going to the end of this.
Yeah, and you're right. I can't wait to see who I attach to and who I like to start to lean towards, and who I like more, who I like less, or whatever. Because you're right, it's you already know the setting.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's going to sprinkle some new elements with some of the old elements still there, right?
It's gonna be Quan.
What's gonna be Quan?
That's gonna be your boy.
Oh yeah, you think so?
I'm pushing him on you now.
Yeah, I guess so. I really like where his arc and let him.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. It's really cool. I was like, that's dope. I wonder where that's gonna go.
Great twist.
Yep. That was really cool. Yeah, but I'm just interested to see who I kind of vibe with, because this is just the warm up, right? You kind of get the intro. I like Zanzelli a lot, and the rest we'll see who hits it for me or not.
Stay tuned. We're going to be doing more Deadly Class fairly soon. We're not going to wait 116 episodes.
No. We did 5 volumes in that time. Considering all the other ones we said we're going to do and didn't do, it's not too bad. But yeah, they're kind of come a little quicker now.
We're going back to Chew.
God damn it, Duncan.
Nobody gets that reference here.